Street lights go burn bright, neon lights, you and I, dancing slow under moonlight, heart beating side by side.
Hi there, my name's John with Blackbird Productions. I hope everyone's doing alright today. For today's video, I wanted to talk briefly about everything that's wrong with my new 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance. But first, before we get into it, I wanted to quickly thank you all for the latest support on my videos. This tells me that I should be making more Tesla content, obviously. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone that's liked and left a comment or even viewed the latest content that I've uploaded so far. So thank you for watching. And if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed yet, highly recommend it, especially if you're in the market for a new Tesla or just shopping around EVs. I have an entire roadmap currently built out for the next 3 or 4 months for Tesla content, and I think it would be a huge benefit to subscribe to keep up with the latest content and also join a community of like-minded folks that enjoy Teslas. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first issue I had with my Tesla when I took delivery of the car at the delivery center was the fact that it had a paint blemish on the paint. That was the first thing I noticed right on the corner of my eye as I was doing laps around the car. I'll put an image of the blemish on the screen because I did take photos of the car as I was viewing it on the lot. And I mean, you could see it, it's clear as day. And I'll say one benefit of the car just being outside in the open was the fact that it was pretty sunny out that day, and it helped bring out the imperfections a little bit more, whereas if it was just in a closed door environment or warehouse, it probably would have been a little bit harder to pick up on some of these things that I'll be talking about. So that's food for thought as you're picking up your new Tesla. So the paint blemish wasn't a huge deal. I pointed it out to my Tesla advisor and they brought the car into service on site. It literally took them less than 15 minutes to get it buffed out, and sure enough, it looked like the paint looked like it was just freshly painted or they just did something to it. But ever since then, I've owned the car for about a week now and I've never seen the paint blemish come up again. So the second issue I had with my new Tesla was that there was some sort of streak or a scratch or something on the trim, I think on the driver's rear side window. And I also took a picture of that as well. I'll put it on the screen so you can see it. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe someone just brushed up against the car unknowingly and put a scratch there, but they were also able to buff that out as well. And I haven't seen it come up at all during my 1 week of ownership so far. The third thing was that the trunk lining was obviously not installed properly. I pointed this out to my advisor. He started taking pictures. And then he told me that it's not something that they could fix on site, but I'd have to schedule a mobile service appointment, which I did that right after taking delivery of the car, just because I felt that it was important to make that service appointment on the day I got the car so they know that it wasn't something that I did within the week that I've owned the car so far. So fast forward to today, I had the mobile service appointments. The guy came out in a Model S. It was a really nice car. But anyway, we had the service appointment. He took a look at it and he said he came here with the intent to just check to see what it was, which I thought was kind of weird just because it looked like it was pretty obvious, because I know the Tesla advisor, he took pictures of the issue. So my thought was they probably looked at the pictures, they were probably going to come out and repair it and ultimately get the issue solved. But unfortunately, that did not happen as of yesterday. I actually have another mobile service appointment scheduled for the 8th of July. So I look forward to them coming to bring their equipment to change out this lining. But ultimately, the guy I spoke with, he said he didn't have the equipment with him to do it. He could only do just minor adjustments. So one look at it, he immediately said, this is completely damaged. So we'll have to replace the entire trunk lining. So the good news is that he was able to identify the issue and he didn't really give me any back and forth around like, oh, was it your fault or was it the service center's fault, whatever. He immediately was able to identify the issue I had and placed me on the calendar for another service appointment. I guess the bad news is that I couldn't get it done that day like I was hoping. So I'll just have to wait until the 8th. And by the way, these items are all covered under the warranty. What they did was they actually sent me a bill for the service, but it just says 0 and I don't have to do anything. So, and the last thing that's wrong with my new Tesla is the fact that I can't reliably connect my Wi-Fi hotspot from my phone. And it's been super frustrating to get that going just because I don't want to pay for premium connectivity. My thought is if I have a phone plan that enables hotspot connectivity, then I should be able to use that because I'm paying for that. Why would I pay for 2 mobile plans when I'm only using one part-time of the day and then the other one I'm using it pretty much anytime I have my phone on me? So super frustrating. I'll say that maybe I found a workaround just because I don't necessarily need data to view the maps because it does come with standard connectivity, so I have that ability. And then I don't have Spotify on the Tesla with standard connectivity, but I do have my Bluetooth. And while it's not the most practical, I still can get the same functionality out of, for example, just listening to music. I'll just have to use my phone to cycle through my various playlists and play what I want, as opposed to going into the screen and do it. And besides, the Spotify interface for the new Tesla is not very good anyway, so I'm okay with making that compromise. So that is everything wrong with my Tesla as of today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to keep up with the latest content. And also feel free to leave a comment if you've come across any weird Tesla experiences when it comes to just overall delivery of your car, as well as imperfections in the car. I'd love to know what you've come across. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.